Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to fix an old black and white photo that's been damaged. So here's our image. And the first thing we want to do is take that weird orange tinge off of the photo. And to do that, I'm going to go to Image, Adjustments, Desaturate. And now I've gotten the image back to being black and white. If I want to colorize it, I can, but that orange tinge is something that you want to get rid of if you're working on a black and white photograph. Now, the next thing I want to do is rebalance, recalibrate the lights, midtones, and darks in the image. And the best tool for that is the levels tool. Remember, I want to run the levels from my layers or from my adjustment menu on the right. I'm going to click on my levels tool, and here's my levels. And remember, what this does is it shows me the balance between the darks, the midtones, and the lights in the images. As you can see, there's a lot pushing towards the light in. I'm going to grab that and drag that inwards, and then pinch in the darks and modify the midtones. Something like that. I think that looks a little bit better. Actually, a lot of bit better. Let me see here. Well, let's brighten it up a little bit. Okay, so now I've gotten that done. And as you can see, there's a mark. I'm not sure what it is here. Paint or a pencil, and it's going all the way through the image here. And what I want to do is I want to take that out. So I want to click into the bottom layer. Make sure you're working in the layer with the art and not in the levels. And let's start with some of our intelligent cloners. Like I can grab that spot healing brush and I can just dab that over like that. Now it doesn't seem to be working as well as I'd hoped, so I'm going to switch over to the healing brush. And so remember, I can change the size of the brush with the left and right square bracket key, and then I use source and destination like the clone stamp tool, and alt click and then paint over it. It works really well to kind of just dab it in there like that and just keep working my way down. And that seems to be doing the trick, eh? And we can go in and clean that up pretty good. And then down here as well, same kind of thing. I'm alt clicking to set my source point and then painting for destination. Okay, now, when I get to the eyebrow, I need to change my tactics. I'm going to go over and grab my clone stamp tool. And what I have to do is pick up and deposit. So I'll clone stamp a little bit to the right there, and then just kind of come over and click inside of there like that. Do the same up here. Same here, just kind of click and dab that in there like that. There we go. So that's looking pretty good. And I would just do that all the way through here. Let's stamp a little bit from here. Okay. Make the brush a little bit bigger. Smooth that out a little bit. So as you can see here, let's double click here. I can clean that up pretty good. I won't do the rest, but you get the idea. And that's basically a way to clean that image up really nicely. I'm going to click on that selection. I'm going to on that layer, and then I can do other things like if I go to filter, go to sharpen, and I want to use unsharp mask and zoom out until I get over the child's face, and then I can increase that sharpen, click OK, and that's gonna make it look a lot nicer. So you can just go ahead and clone stamp that whole mark out of the picture, and clean that up and you'll be done. I could do it in front of you, but you'd be bored, but you get the idea.